Hello everyone, it is November 1st, 2024, and we are back with our October analysis video. And today I am doing an experiment with this analysis video with the music and adjusting the volume of the music. I hope the music is not too loud. If it is too loud, and I'll be able to see that later, I apologize in advance for that, but this is my experiment for the spooky month. Could try to do something like that for Christmas as well, but yeah, so as you can see for this month, I made the month color here orange, and the dates colors in orange, and the Halloween, the top part, these, instead of the normal red, I decided to do black, because black and orange, those are the two main Halloween colors, I think, right? So yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the guest distribution. So this month I got 0 fails like usual, whereas last month I got, of course, 0 fails. However, this month I got 1 6, whereas last month I got 0, so 1 worse. Unfortunately, I got that 6 that day. For the 5s, we have 4 5s this month, whereas last month I had 3, so 1 worse there as well. For the 4s, I had 12 of them this month, whereas last month I had 15, so 3 less. 10 3s this month, whereas last month I had 12, so 2 less, 2 worse, I should say. We had 4 2s this month, whereas last month I actually had 0, so that's pretty funny. 4 2s, and then of course both ones 0 1s. Now for Squirtle failed one. I think it was with Reek. You'll see that as well. Yeah, it's actually the screen. The 7th. Whereas last month they got 0 fails. This month they got 3 6s, whereas last month they got 0. 3 wars, wow. 4 5s this month, whereas last month they got 6 5s, so I guess 2 better there. I bet it made up with its 6s in the fail. For the 4s, it got 16, a whopping 16 4s this month, whereas last month they got 15. Oh wow, still a lot, only 1 more. 6 3s only this month, whereas last month they had 9, so 3 worse. 1 2 this month, whereas last month they actually had 0 as well, so we both had 0 2s last month, it seems. And of course, both months we had 0 1s. Alrighty, so now, as you can see, kind of in the beginning of the month, we were kind of balancing out quite frequently, but it was becoming a tie, and then later on, Squirtle was just doing terrible with the 5 6, and then the 7. I had the 6, with Corer, we actually got a 6, we both got a 6 that day. So let's read the score. So, score for me, 112. It seems like in the screen, nothing is right there. Alright, perfect. Okay, so for the score, I got 112, whereas Squirtle got 129. It's a huge difference. I got a 3.61 average, though that average was definitely better in the beginning. The second half of the month, I kind of started to go down, but of course, as you can see, the 2 2 4 2s, the 3 2s right there, is the odd one out there. But yeah, so average turned out to be okay at 3.6, so it's not that bad. And then Squirtle with a 4.16 average, which is pretty bad. That's a very high average. The median, we both got a 4, as usual. Standard deviation, I was doing pretty good, being very consistent, and then it got a little out of hand, especially with that one random 6 in the middle, so I have a 0.97. At least it's below 1. A 0.97 average. Squirtle was at a 1.1 average, but in the middle of the month, but it went down to a 1.05 at the end. Still very bad because it's above a 1. Above 1 means very bad. 0.97 is also quite bad, but it is below 1 at least, right? And now here is where things are a bit different than usual, with the more 4s and 5s than usual. So that's why Squirtle stats are worse this month here, as you can see, where so for me it's the same. The mode has been 4 for me, unfortunately, lately. It was a 3 when I started doing this. Now it's been 4 quite consistently. So first quartile 3, third quartile 4, IQR 1, mode 4. However, for Squirtle it's awkward. For the first quartile it's a 4, for the third quartile it's a 5. The IQR just happened to be the same because both of these just went up by 1, so it's just proportional, so the IQR just stayed the same. The mode for both of us is a 4. For me, the 4, I got, how many 4s did I get this month? I got 12. Last month I had 15, so kind of was, but for Squirtle it's actually even closer, 16 and 15. That's so funny though, with the 4s. Okay. So now it's time to get into the differences. Now the differences are funny because of the interesting stats that we had this month. The differences are weird. So for the score, I got only 1 worse, and Squirtle got a whole 12 worse, which, I mean, could tell just from the average too, right? So yeah, there's that. For the average, yes, I did 1 point worse, but I still did 0.09 better. Again, reason being is that we had an extra day this month. Last month we had 30 days, this month we had 31 days. That's the reason that happened again. And then Squirtle did 0.26 worse, which is quite a big difference. Median stayed the same. The median for me has always been about 4. It's just the normal. I might have had a median of 3 towards the beginning, but I don't recall. I think that has at least been a 4. Standard deviation, I did 0.33 worse. Squirtle did 0.35 worse. So I guess we were pretty similar then as well. First quartile, like I said, for the what's it called? Something of variation. Basically the variation data. They're the same for me. And for Squirtle, it's awkward. The first quartile, third quartile each did 1 worse, but they balanced out, and so the interquartile range just happened to be the exact same. So that's just a 0. And then the mode, like I said, for both of us, it was just a 4, and like it has been for the last couple months. So there you go. That is my spooky, kind of spooky, attempt for spooky theme. And I guess I'll let you guys enjoy a little bit more of some spooky music, because that's just the end of the video.